Welcome everyone. This is the first impressions of the new NEOGEO controller from 8Bitdo. Now, I've had this controller for a few days now. I've been really enjoying it so far. The reason this isn't a full review is because I'd rather put this controller through its paces for a time. I will be posting a full review when I feel ready to do such, but for now this is just my first impressions of it. I want to preface this by saying I don't have any experience with the original version of this controller, but I do have experience with the NEOGEO Pocket Stick. I can tell you right now, the new stick feels just as good, if not better, than the stick from the NEOGEO Pocket. It's just an absolute joy to use it. I also appreciate that they added an LNR to this controller, because I can also tell you that these feel just as good as the Super NES shoulders, and they're really just great additions. Now I'm gonna put this controller up to the mic so you guys can hear all the inputs. Beautiful, isn't it? I watched Video Game Esoterica's video on this controller, and I think he mentioned in his video that the stick does have a longer throw distance compared to the original. That is, the amount of movement before the direction activates, it's just a little bit longer on this stick compared to the original, which in my opinion, that's not a bad thing. I actually prefer a longer throw distance. I prefer when the actuation happens closer to the edge of the gate than a little bit further out, which I think is also for durability reasons that they changed the throw distance, but I don't mind it personally. And the gate of this controller is indeed a square gate, just like the original. And let's go ahead and tear this down, take a look inside and see what we've got. Alright, so there were 4 T6 screws on the bottom, on all 4 corners, and then to pop the joystick cap off, you just use a plastic spudger, and you just kind of go upward like that. But let's go ahead and take a look inside. Let's see, what direction does it open in? Not really sure. Yeah, let me grab a pick and see if we can pry it open from the sides. Let's see. Yep. Heard a pop. Let me do this side. Come on, you can do it. Okay, let's just try going at it from the right side. Ah, there it is. Alright, so now the back is freed. Let's go ahead and set that to the side. And so, alright, let's go ahead and start getting the shoulders out. These really are just like the Super NES shoulders, which I really like. I really love the Super NES shoulders. Even down to like the little pole that holds it down in there. It's just like the SNES. So alright, let's see. Got the membranes just like on the Super NES. Let me see if the entire board just lifts out. I'm not really sure. Yeah, looks like the entire board just lifts out. So alright, there's the top of the board. Nice big battery on there. It adds a pretty nice amount of heft. And then here's the stick itself, which okay. Yeah, so I definitely got to make sure to hold it down from the bottom, because otherwise it kind of like sinks in like that, you see? So alright. On the bottom you can kind of see how it pivots around. Alright. Let me just hold it in place like that again. So right here you can see that the gate is squared, just like I mentioned earlier. And if you kind of move the stick around, it's pretty much just like the inside of a Fight Stick's joystick. It's pretty neat. And I think right below where those little like white pads are, I think that's where the micro switches are located. But yeah, pretty interesting board. I'm not really sure if there's much else to really say in here. Looks like it's also turning on right now. I'm trying to look for the the receiver, I think. But yeah, I don't think there's that much more to say about the inside. It is interesting though. It is very interesting. Let me give you guys a good look at the bottom. If the camera would focus. Come on. No focus? Okay, let's try focusing on this. Nothing? Okay, sorry about that, guys. My camera is... Oh. There we go. Alright. What chip is this? If it'll focus. Okay, I see. Sorry that my camera's being very uncooperative, though. Let's take another look at the top of the board. Alright. I like that the start and select has pretty big paddings right there. I definitely appreciate that, because I know that on the original SNES controllers, the paddings are a little bit small on the start and select, and that's why they get a little temperamental over time. But I'm pretty sure that only applies to the original SNES controllers. Can you move the battery around? Nah, it's kind of held in place by something. Not really sure what it is. Could be an adhesive. Not really sure. It's hard to tell. But yeah, it's the inside of the controller. And then here are the membranes. Here's a membrane for the main face buttons. Start and select. They're really, really tall on here. Not too bad though. 8Bitdo did a great job. I'm gonna go ahead and reassemble this, and then we're gonna go ahead and try out some games. Quick note that I forgot to mention is that this controller does come with this dongle for 2.4 GHz wireless. There's a switch on the bottom to switch between that and Bluetooth. But 2.4G, this mode is for this dongle, and it does also support USB-C wired play. Just really quick addendum. Alright, so now we're in King of Fighters 97. This is a game that this controller is being marketed around after all, even though I'm obviously not holding one of the special edition controllers for this game, but let's go ahead and try this out. So let's go with advanced, and then I'm gonna pick Terry, Yuri, and let's go with Shingo. Let's put Terry up first and Shingo. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip right into the matches. Now, obviously my C button is invisible right now. That's just my chroma key. Alright, that was beautiful. Come on, jump, jump, jump. Beautiful. This controller feels absolutely great in the hands. Just doing like motion inputs, quarter circles, DPs, half circle backs. It all feels great on this controller.
Round 2. Ready, go.
Let's try a special. Beautiful, first try. Right. All right. Let's see how you want to play.
KO. Okay.
Okay. I love that. Chizuru, all right.
3. Ready, go.
Yep, I messed that up. Beautiful.
Winner.
After this match, we'll check out a different game. We'll see if the computer gets to Shingo.
Round 1.
Let's go right into the match.
Ready, go.
Beautiful. Not too bad. I didn't even know I was gonna juggle. Ah! Alright. Down. Oh my goodness, the super armor. There we go. He almost got to Shingo.
Winner is round 3. Ready, go.
right? Got it. All right. That was pretty cool. Definitely a great controller for this game. Let's move on to the next game. Next up, we've got SNK vs. Capcom, match of the millennium for the NEOGEO Pocket Color. I'm running this under RetroArch currently, and let's go ahead and try it out. See if we can get the authentic NEOGEO Pocket experience. Let's go with average, and then I'm gonna pick Akuma. Doesn't really matter that we're using a broken character, we're just here to try out the pad. That said though, some inputs are different on this game, so like quarter circle downward is for the teleport in this game, and it's coming out beautifully on this controller. Nice. Oh, he got me again. The input for that in this game is charge back, forward, and then punch. Alright, not too bad. Feels just like playing on NEOGEO Pocket. Only a little bigger, which is pretty nice. I mean, just the fact that there's a way to play NEOGEO Pocket now with a new NEOGEO controller. It's really nice. It's like if SNK had made like a NEOGEO Pocket player for the NEOGEO CD back in the day. This is pretty much what this feels like. It's pretty nice. This computer really likes to block. Let's see if I can finish him with the Raging Demon. Oh wow, he got me. Alright, no problem. We'll do one more match. Orochi Yori, alright, let's go. He's like, Orochi lives. I love this game. Ah. There we go. Just keep in mind, I am not the best with using this controller since I'm only since you know this only just came out recently, and I don't own a NEOGEO Pocket either. I just played this on someone else's Pocket, that's all. But pretty much that is to say that all the errors you're seeing is just skill issue on my part. It's weird for Akuma to say G's. Localization was weird back then. But that's part of the charm though of these games, I think anyways. Let's see if this kills. Oh, it does. I don't know if that was barely a kill, but it looked cool anyways. Alright, so that's NEOGEO Pocket in action. Who was next? Evil Ryu? Alright. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. Alright, so we've got UMVC3 loaded up here now. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I've never been good at this game, but this game is great for this controller because it's 4 attack buttons mainly, and then you just put the partner buttons on the shoulder and you've got a great controller for this game. Now, I'm just gonna do the combos that I know how to do, so let's get started. Beautiful. Alright, let's try Akuma next. Oh, I forgot that medium Tatsu is 3 hits. So let's try that again. Perfect. And then Raging Demon. Perfect. Very nice. I don't really know a whole lot of combos with Okuma. And then I only know pretty much one with Dante. One corner combo anyways. Very nice. 73, not too bad. Now if I had ended it with this, I think it would have killed him. But yeah, MVC3, it's really good on this controller. Pretty much a perfect match, honestly. And with that, let's move on to the next game. Alright, moving on to Tekken 7. I'm very rusty in this game, just keep that in mind. But I mapped both punches to R and both kicks to L, just because focus is about double punches, and it's not really the easiest thing in the world to press C and D at the same time. But I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot. Alright. Oh, you know what? I know what to do. Can I get this to connect? Yeah, there it is. Not too bad. Let's try another combo. Okay, the last part didn't connect, but that's alright. Now let me try one where we end it with the Rage Art. Not close enough to the wall. Oh, I messed up. There we go. Let's go. How much damage will this do? I'm actually not sure. Half-life? Alright, not too bad. I know that there's versions of this combo that can net you a little bit more damage than that. Let me see if I can do it. Oh. Got it. Let's see how much damage that does. Very nice, 121. Pretty clean. I'm sure if the stage was a little longer, we'd get a little more damage out of it. But it's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and switch on over to Geese. Alright, so we've got Geese loaded up now. Let's go ahead and try this combo up. Very nice. Let's try a Deadly Rave combo. Very nice. Very, very nice. Phew, yeah, this controller is really, really good for Tekken. If you're a pad user, I highly recommend checking this controller out if you're a fan of Tekken. It's really, really good. I guess we can end this segment with just where's Kazuya? We're just gonna do a few electrics. I'm not good at doing electrics, but we'll give it a shot. Did I miss him? Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, we'll just do a few electrics and then we'll move on. But just remember, skill issue on my part if it's not coming out right. I think there's definitely a certain technique to it, like when you press forward, you want to kind of like slide your hand so that it releases, and during the release, that's when you want to just kind of go from the top of the stick and go like that. At least I think that's gonna be the technique that's gonna win the day with electrics. Yeah, it's very tricky though. I guess one other thing you can do is keep your thumb on the stick, but you kind of like guide the stick to neutral, or at least right outside of where the micro switch is to return to neutral, and then you go down like that. That's probably going to be another way to do it. Yeah, that might be the technique for me. Just because I don't lose track of where the stick is. Alright, let's try wave dashing. Yeah, Korean backdashing is definitely going to be a struggle. If I do it like this... Hold on. I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, Korean backdashing is definitely going to be a little tricky on here. But let's go ahead and try wave dashing. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not very good at it. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of how you do it, but like I said though, I don't really like play this game that much. I'm very, very rusty. But yeah, good for Tekken. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game. Alright, so let's go ahead and try it on a Super NES game real quick. The reason I picked F-Zero is because F-Zero is, I always say it's best played with a diamond layout, and the button layout on here is not really like a true diamond. I mean, it's kind of like a slightly rotated diamond. Like, you could hold it like this and kind of get that diamond-like experience, but then the orientation on your thumb changes a little bit. So that's why I chose this game, because I wanted to show just a potential drawback of this layout, even though it's not really like, you know, it's obviously not a fault of 8Bitdo or SNK, because this controller was never ever made for this game. But yeah, we'll just complete the first lap real quick, and then I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Because pretty much games where you're primarily using like Y and B on the SNES controller, those are great on this controller. Like Super Mario World plays fantastic on this controller. But right now you see I have a boost. I'm gonna wait until towards the end of this lap to use it. But yeah, the Y button on the SNES controller is for braking. And I'm gonna show you guys just a small little drawback with this controller when it comes to games where you're mainly holding the B button. You see right here, like, I pretty much stretched out my whole thumb just to hit the in-game A button just now to boost. And that is a, again, it's not a flaw with the controller. It's just a difference in the layout, and it can potentially mess you up a little bit in a game like this. Managed to hit that with the edge of my thumb right there, but yeah, it's just something I thought you guys might want to be aware of. But like I said, it's not like the biggest deal in the world. It's just an interesting side effect of the fact that we have a slightly different layout compared to a diamond layout. But we'll go ahead and finish out this race before we move on to the next game. That said, the movement feels great with the stick. Beautiful. Alright, next game. Alright, Alright, here's one you guys might not have been expecting. Here's Link to the Past. This is the PC version. Let me move the mouse out of the way. I don't know if that picked up on the capture, but the reason why I chose this game... Let me just kill this guy. I last left this save in this room after having just rescued Zelda. But the reason why I picked this game is because I really like how the diagonals feel on this controller for a game with a bird's eye view like this. I've never really liked, or I've never like enjoyed that much the feeling of hitting diagonals on a game like this on regular D-pads, but on this controller it's just an absolute joy to just hit those diagonals and just move around. It makes me want to revisit this game sooner than I'm planning to, I guess. But yeah, it's absolutely awesome for this game. Absolutely comfy. That was kind of funny. Apparently Zelda's invincible to any and all stabs. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly show this one off because diagonals are very comfy. It's just all around very comfy to move around on this game. Just like that. Yeah, you can kind of like snake it like it's Mario Kart, and it's just like no problem on this controller. But alright, next game. Alright, so here's Tetris Effect. This one's another one that's a bit of a weakness on this controller. That's because moving the pieces around like as instantly as this game wants you to be moving them in, it's not the comfiest thing on this controller, unfortunately. But I feel this way about playing on stick as well. Like I felt this way when I tried Grandmaster at Evo. It was on one of the cabinets, and I just don't like moving around. I don't like moving the blocks around as much with on an arcade stick, just because I feel like Tetris is one of those games that's like kind of built for inputs where or like input devices where the actuation is instant. There's no like travel time, and that's where the weakness is coming in on this game. It's just not as comfy so far, unfortunately. But I wanted to show it anyways, just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, see right there, like, I didn't really have to make that mistake. But it's alright, we'll fix it, but... Yeah, like I said, it's just a bit of a weakness on this controller. But I am going to go ahead and finish the setup for you guys. We're doing up to 420 lines. beautiful. But yeah, you could see there's quite a few like errors with my T-spinning because of the way that you still have to throw the stick before the direction activates. I mean, obviously, like, this controller wasn't made for Tetris. It was just something I wanted to show. So, I mean, it's not bad, really. If you're used to Tetris Grandmaster on the arcade cabinet, you'll probably be fine using this. That's just not me personally. I play on Hitbox, but let's go ahead and move on to the next game. All right, let's end it off with the latest and greatest KOF, shall we? So let's see. What do I have okay. So L is both punches, R is both kicks for me right now. This is the opposite of what I had it on Tekken. Again, on Tekken, it was just because R was for my double punch shortcut because that was the input for focus attacks. But in this game, it's totally fine to move it the other way around. That's just me personally though. Obviously, you can map it the way you want it. That's just the way that it works for me. So let's go ahead and try out a couple combos here. Okay. There we go. That's a combo I really like to do with Yuri. Whoop. Oh, I messed that up. I think I needed one more bar to do max climax there. There we go, just like that. Oh, it didn't even combo. Alright, let me try just canceling it with oh, okay. Oh, hold on. I think I got this now. There we go, just like that. Very nice. Yep, this controller is definitely the controller of champions on this game, for sure. Again, I am a hitbox player. I don't think this is going to replace the hitbox for me, but it is a really, really cool controller. Definitely, like, if I don't feel like bringing the hitbox out, this is an excellent alternative. If I'm just traveling somewhere, this is a great companion just to play fighting games on the go with. I certainly hope that at some point 8Bitdo and SNK consider making a 6-button edition of this controller. I would really love that for the Capcom games, because right now this isn't a great controller for me for Street Fighter 6, but I would really, really love it. 8Bitdo, if you guys are watching, you know, please consider asking SNK, you know, if they'll let you guys make a 6-button edition of this controller. I think that would be amazing for everybody. But as it is though, this is a really, really awesome controller. I don't really have much more to really add. You guys have already seen how good and how precise everything is. DPs, quarter circles, half circle backs, pretzel motions, all of that feels great on this controller. That's gonna do it for this video. This is the 8Bitdo SNK NEOGEO controller. This is of course the dongle for it. Yeah, I don't know what else I can really add to the conversation really, other than just this is an amazing controller. Again, for me, this was a first time thing. I've never used the original controller. I don't mind the added throw distance because I prefer it when the actuation happens closer to the edge right here. That's just me personally, but you know, your mileage may vary on that, but it is an excellent controller. I really can't say enough good things about this controller. 8Bitdo did an amazing job, and we'll definitely come out with a full review of this controller later on. Again, when I feel ready. I need to use it some more, but as it is, I'm just very, very happy that they made this. I'm really glad that this controller got to be reprinted alongside all the other great controllers, and really, I'm just a really, really happy guy right now. So thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next.